So, hello and welcome. My name is Steve Nobel, and today I'm speaking with Carol Nayach on opening to the Arcturians. Now, Carol's been channeling the Arcturians for about 3 years, and she started channeling when coming across the work of David Miller, who's written a number of books on connecting with the Arcturians. Carol leads a group working with the Arcturians for about the past 2 years in central London, where she leads guided meditations and offers transmissions from the Arcturians, and this group meets every Wednesday. The group is called on Meetup Arcturians, Emissaries of Light. And in this podcast, we'll be hearing about the Arcturians and Carol's work, and also there will be space at the end for a meditation for you to connect with the Arcturians. So, Carol, welcome to you.
Well, very nice to be with you today, Steve.
Well, Carol, my first question is, it's the obvious one, is who are the Arcturians?
Well, the Arcturians, obviously star beings from the star system Arcturus, and we're told that they are the most evolved beings in our universe, very high beings, and they've come to the Earth at this present time to help us with our ascension process. So it is said, actually, that once the Arcturians put their light around a planet, that the beings evolve very quickly. And as you know, at the moment, we are well into the ascension process of the Earth and of humanity. And they've been working with the Earth and with some of us for quite some time. But they're not terribly well known at the moment. But I think the time is getting very close when the Arcturians will be much more known, and there will be many people wanting to connect with them. So really, they are guiding our ascension process, offering us their higher frequencies so that we can evolve more quickly, and bringing in all the technology that's needed to ascend a planet. Part of the work that they do in the galaxy is working with the planets to bring them into their ascension. And they've ascended many planets in the past, and they're now working with us to ascend the Earth. And they work very much under the direction of Archangel Metatron and Jesus Ananda.
Can you say something about the ascension process, Carol?
Well, it's really about awakening the spiritual aspect of oneself. Of course, the ascension is about raising our vibration, about moving upwards into a higher frequency until we get to the point where we can actually move into the fifth dimensional frequency, which is moving out of the duality of the third dimension and into the fifth dimension, where we come into the energy of Christ consciousness. It's really about moving into the new Earth.
Right, great. And who are the Arcturians interested in connecting with on the Earth? Because I guess not everyone is interested or even aware of the Arcturians. Are there really kind of certain souls that they're very interested in connecting with, do you think?
Well, obviously, particularly with the starseeds and the light workers, because they are the group that are here on the planet at this time to hold the higher frequencies of light and anchor them into the planet. As starseeds, they do have an ability to be able to hold higher light. And as the starseeds come into higher and higher light and anchor that light into the planet, they're also giving their light out to humanity, which facilitates the rest of the beautiful beings on this planet, because of course we're all multi-dimensional, but it helps everyone else to be able to gradually receive higher and higher frequencies of light. So that's the most important group. But obviously they are very willing and happy to work with anyone who wishes the Arcturians to connect to them and work with them. And it's really quite amazing how they do accelerate your development, your evolution and expansion of consciousness once you do start to connect with them and ask them for their help and assistance.
Yeah, when I first came to your group, I just felt this great sense of coming home. And I wondered if some of the people there have kind of karmic connections with this group. Do you know what I mean? It's not just that they're starseeds, but they've actually have had some interaction with these groups before.
Well, I'm sure that a lot of us are soul family and many soul connections, and it's quite interesting, isn't it, just how big the web of connections are on a soul level and how we do come together.
Yeah, indeed. How did you first connect with them? You mentioned, I mentioned in the bio as well, the intro about David Miller's work. Can you just say something about how you first came across this and what happened?
Yes, of course, because I was starting to come into my spiritual path, and I was drawn to a book called The Sacred Triangle. I read a little excerpt about it and thought, oh, that sounds interesting. I think I'll get to that book and have a look at it. And I opened up the book when it arrived, and I just read one paragraph and thought to myself, well, I'm going to have to meditate with this. Perhaps I'll do it another time. And I closed the book, and immediately one of the Arcturians came straight down in through my crown chakra into my heart and started working with me. And so for me, it was really, well, that's it then. I'm going to be working with the Arcturians. And it was quite a wonderful experience. And I'm so grateful to David Miller, because David Miller's been working with the Arcturians for the last 20 years, and he is the most amazing channel. So one particular group of Arcturians that we work with call themselves Giuliano, and David Miller's channeled many books, many lectures. It's very instructive. They're teaching us spiritual technology, and so much information has come to us through David Miller. So he set up his group of 40, which is what the Arcturians wanted him to call the group, because 40 is a very special number to the Arcturians, and they actually work themselves in group consciousness in groups of 40. So David Miller has been given the task of setting up 40 groups of 40 around the world. And the Arcturians say that once that number of 1,600 has been achieved, they will then be able to take things to another level. And they also speak of group ascensions, that such a huge burst of energy is required for an ascension that we will be ascending in groups.
How do you work with them, Carol? I know you kind of meditate and do transmissions and also channel. Can you say something about your work with them and how you feel them?
Well, for me, the way I have chosen to work and my process has been very much about connecting to the I Am presence, bringing down the light of my higher self, and opening up to the Arcturians and beings of light and asking to receive their energies. And I've worked with them very... I've given it a lot of my time, and it's become the most important thing in my life now to work with the energies of spirit. So I've constantly worked to purify myself, to clear myself, and to become a clear channel for their energies. and the spiritual light quotient is constantly being increased, so that one moves up to higher and higher levels of light constantly, and there's a great deal of energetic expansion as one receives higher frequencies.
Brilliant. Now, I've got to say that your group, which is a great resource for anybody interested in this kind of work, meets in central London every Wednesday night. And every time I've gone there, it seems to be a slightly different group. New people come in and out, but there are the old souls that are still there holding the work. Can you just say something about this meetup group, your experience and the kind of focus of it?
Well, as you say, there are always some of us that, as you say, anchor the energies of the group, and people do come in and out. So it's quite interesting, really, the way some decide to stay and some decide to move on. But it's wonderful the way that everybody receives such a powerful connection and such a powerful energy whenever they do come to the meditation. And some people feel that that's just enough, and they want to leave it at that. Some people stay for a little while and then move on to something else. But it's a wonderful opportunity for a lot of people to set them on their path, so to speak.
Lovely. And you also do other work with the group, which is Cities of Light, isn't it?
Oh, that's so important. And of course, that's something that David Miller has set up with the Arcturians. The Arcturians say that creating cities of light on the planet is the best way that they've found of working with the planet to be able to bring it into the ascension, because it's the cities of light which are able to hold the fifth dimensional energies. So as more and more cities of light are created, so they are each connected one to the other, and it creates a web around the planet of areas of fifth dimensional light, which gradually strengthens and strengthens, providing the basis for the planet to ascend. So we've actually created a city of light here in central London, and it's now connected to various galactic cities of light. It's holding fifth dimensional energy, and galactic cities of light are able to send in their energies. Higher beings are more able to connect with people in the city of light. And in our city of light, it happens to be over the Greenwich Meridian. So the Arcturians have told us that all the fifth dimensional energy that we bring down can travel straight through the Greenwich Meridian to the heart and core of the planet and send healing light throughout the entire planet. So it's actually very powerful. So we meet once a month on a Sunday. The next one's actually this Sunday, and work to reinforce that and increase the energies of that.
Great. So, Carol, I know you're going to lead a meditation for people just to start feeling the energies. So I don't know if you want to say anything about it, or if you just want to start leading it.
Okay, well, let's go into a little meditation then. Whenever I do a meditation, we always start with a little meditation just to bring ourselves into a more meditative, more centered place within ourselves before we're sort of able to make higher connections, really. So let's just begin then. So let us sit in a very relaxed and comfortable position where you can really relax your body and just feel yourself gently letting go. And we gradually begin to move inwards, drawing ourselves inwards into our inner being, where we begin to experience ourselves. And as we come into our beingness, we can relax a little more. And through that experience of being rather than doing, spiritual energy, spiritual light can gradually begin to come into our awareness. For truly we are spiritual beings in a physical body, but we become so distracted by the outer world that we lose our connection to our own being, to our own self. So as we relax down into our beingness, we begin to feel ourselves filling with the energy of spirit. There is nothing to do now, simply to be. And gradually we begin to open, to become receptive, and to allow. By doing nothing, all can be done. By simply allowing, we surrender to the higher self, the higher part of our being, the truth of who we are. So let us now move our focus upwards to our crown, and we allow our crown chakra to gently open. And we make a call to our higher self to come closer to us and to send its energy of light and love down through our central column. And we begin to experience I am, the I am presence, connecting us to our higher self and to Creator Source. I am. And we feel the reverberation in our heart and higher heart. And as the light travels down through our bodies, we are able to take our focus downwards as we move our energy down through our lower body into the earth. And we travel downwards through the earth, deep into her core, until we connect to the very heart and core of Gaia. As we feel that connection being made, we draw the energy upwards into the room and into ourselves. And as we experience the energy of Gaia within our own energy field, we know that we are one with Gaia, as Gaia is one with us, and we feel the great love that we have for her. We are connected now from above and below, a portal of light. As the energy descends from above and rises from below, as a portal of light, we can begin now to experience more of our own energy field, our aura. And as our frequency begins to rise, so so we become more aware of the presence of the Arcturians who have been with us all along. But now open your awareness to consciously perceive the Arcturian beings, or to sense their energies in whichever way is best for you. We are the Arcturians, and we are so pleased to be invited to be with you now. Open your crown chakra and relax a little more down into your bodies as we send to you through your crown a golden blue beam of light which is sprinkling down from above through your crown chakra as a greeting to you from us. We bring to you the higher frequency of the Arcturians. We work very much with the blue light, which is actually very healing for you. Become aware now of your energy field, your aura. If you're not yet able to experience your aura, simply visualize it or imagine it, and we will work with you now through your aura. We place around each one of you who are listening to this a column of blue Arcturian light. And we send down to you through your aura a sparkling blue silver light through your aura. Simply allow yourselves to be receptive to our energies, and you will find this energy is very cleansing and clearing for you. You will feel refreshed. You will feel lighter as denser energies gradually begin to be removed from your energy field. As you receive this cleansing and clearing for a few more moments, feel how beautiful it is to receive such a purification in your energy field. And we are now able to gently begin to raise your vibration through your energy field to a higher frequency as we begin to shimmer your energy. You can feel the shimmering sensation as we shimmer your energy to a higher frequency for you. Simply allow it to take place. Remember, there is nothing for you to do now, simply to receive. By doing nothing, all is done. if you would wish to work with us and for us to work with you, you simply need to ask. The connection is there now, if ever you wish to reconnect. We work with each one of you to accelerate your evolution, to teach you the spiritual technology which you need. We can teach you to thought project your consciousness through the Arcturian corridors to our starships, to our crystal temples, to Arcturus, where you can meet with your fifth dimensional selves, where you can receive higher knowledge, where you can receive healing in our beautiful healing chambers. You receive much activation, much healing when you come to our temples and starships. So we offer this to you, and we invite you to connect with us whenever you wish. But for now, we will end this meditation with you. As you come back now, fully into your body, in a more integrated and higher alignment, fully present in the now, in your bodies, and for now, we bid you good day.